Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. How are you doing? I hope you're good, you're calm, you're strong. So today we'll make a Ruffle Autogele hairband. So I'll be showing you the measurement, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and turn on the notifications so you know whenever we upload a video, because we upload new tutorial every week. So please don't forget to drop your comments and let us know where you need an attention, and we'll be glad to answer you. So thank you, I love you. So let's go right to the measurement. We call this is of our showcase to make Ruffle Autogele band. So roughly, I've actually started cutting it before I say let me bring it to the notice. Let's make video for it. Okay, so this is actually 12. Let me see if I'm not mistaken. This is 2-piece. Okay, I have 11 inches into 2 places. I'm using it for the handle. Okay, I'll use it for the handle. Then here I have this one cut down that I'll use to make the finishing on top. Okay, so we are having 20 inches by 1 piece. Then I have this strong this for Ashebi. Okay, strong, they are equal size. So let's get the measurement. Let's use one to get the measurements. Okay, so let's see what this we have here, the length that we have here. Okay, let's see the length. What we have is what we have on the other side. I have 60 here, so let's get the beginning of the tape to know what next we have. So we have here 60, then 61, then we have 67.5 into 2 places. Okay, 67.5 into 2 places. So we are going to take it to our machines, and we are going to do a running stitch like this. Okay, we join them together like this. Remember how we join our gele? We don't join like this, we join like this. So we're going to join it like this. Okay, and we'll be right back. Okay, we'll join it all the way down, and I'll be right back to show you what next to do. And we're going to be showcasing and see how we're going to plait and have that beautiful headband Ruffle gele. Okay, so stay with me. So guys, I finished joining. So I joined the 2. Okay, I joined the 2, 1, 2. Okay, then I hem the edges. Okay, the same thing, these edges. So I'll fold it equal to like this. I'll fold it equal to. Okay, so when you fold it equal to, make sure they are aligned. Okay, then you take your measurement tape. You measure from here to this place. Measure 13. Okay, and 13 is here. Do you get it? 13. So I'm getting 13. So these are 13. You can either use your chalk to mark it, or use your pin to get it. So you're measuring both sides. So by the time you open it, it will align. Okay. Okay. So after getting it from here to here 13, then you open it up. Okay, you open it up. This is your 13. So this is your 13, the first one, and this is the second one. Okay, this is the second one. So what you need to do now, we will fold 1 inch. Let me use pin to hold this. I'll use pin to hold it so that you'll be able to see it very well. Just to secure the where I mark. Okay. So this is the second one. So I just use pin to hold it. So what we do next, from where our pin started to where it ends, we'll fold in like 1 inch this way all the way down, and we will stitch it. Okay, we will stitch it. Okay, we get to where we have the second pin. Okay, so this is where we have the second pin. So we're going to stitch all the way to here. Okay, I'll be right back to show you the next step. So guys, I've been able to fold and stitch. So where we have the first 13, okay, I sew it all the way down, okay, to where we have the second 13. So what we are going to do now, okay, we are going to fold. We'll pick like 1 inch, okay, pick like 1 inch like this, and we'll pleat. We pleat. After that, we'll pick another 1 inch and pleat on top until we consume all this. Okay, so I'm going to pleat all the way using 1 inch. So I'll put 1 inch like this. I'll place on top of this first one. Okay, and I'll sew it all the way down. Then I will take another one. Okay, I'll pleat it on top, and I'll stitch it all the way down. I'll take another one just like that until I get to the end, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, welcome back. So we are able to pleat. I hope you can see it. We're able to pleat, okay, all the way down. Okay, we're able to pleat all the way down. So I pause because of this last one. I don't want to sew it let the line show. So that's why I paused, because I'll be using pin to hold it. I'll be using pin to hold it, okay? I'll just hold it and use pin to hold it. So by the time we finish our work, we won't be seeing the sewn line, okay? So I just fold it like this, use pin to hold it, to secure it, okay? So I bring it to your notice, so you see that you don't need to sew the last line, okay? Use your pin to hold it like this. Use your pin to hold it like this, okay? So you're still going to remove the pin, just to use it to keep it in place, so it will not obstruct what you are doing. Okay, we are still going to remove it. So this is what I'm going to do all the way down, and I'll be right back. Okay? Alright. So guys, so let's go for the printing. So now we are going to fold this equal to, okay, to get the middle. Okay? Get this one equal to. Alright? So once you get it equal to, so you hold it like this and pass it through the back. Okay? You're passing it through the back. Okay, when you get the middle. Okay, when you pass it, you come this way. Okay? So that you'll be able to get your V. Make sure your V is Viming. Okay, so you pass it like this. Cross it. Okay. Okay, by the time you have passed it like this, you are satisfied and it's at the right place. Make sure there is no space here. Okay, so you drag it to get your V. Okay, it depends on how you want it. If you want your V to be this side, you turn it. Just make sure you do what pleases you. Look at it very well. Okay, just watch what I'm doing, you understand. Make sure your V is at the right place. Okay, when you are satisfied, yeah, okay. So you see that your V is at the right place, okay? Make sure your V forms very well. You raise it up a bit and drag it. Make sure there's no space under. You drag it, then you roll it like this. Okay, then you roll this one like this. Okay, so that it can be high. You make sure your pleats are also forming very well. Okay. So when you have gotten your shape, use your needle and thread to hold it down so it doesn't shift. Okay. Okay. Just to hold it together. Okay, so we have finally secured it. Okay. So this is our thing. And see the shape. Okay. By the time you are good with that, then start forming your ruffle. You start forming your ruffle. guys, we are able to do this. Okay, one-sided. Okay, so we still have this one, this side left. So we're still going to do our ruffle just like this, and we cover it. Okay, we bring it this way. Okay, so let's go. Use our needle and thread. Okay. Okay. You pass your needle in, out, to get your ruffle. Okay. So this is how we're going to run it: in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, like this. Okay, and we get our ruffle done. Okay. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay. Just pass your needle in, out, that's it. And your ruffle, you get your ruffle. And as I do this, you are drawing it. Okay. So guys, can see the ruff is already standing. Okay, already standing. Okay. So remember this piece that I cut out that we are going to use to finish the top. So we are going to use it now. Okay, to align this place. Okay, so that it will balance. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. Okay, just form your ruffle. It's not a big deal. Fold it, use your needle, and try to form your ruffle. So this is how we are going to be using the piece. We'll form our pleats. Okay, we'll form our pleat. First of all, you have to hem here. Either you use your glue gum, okay, or you hem it twice. Use your needle and machine. You sew it. The same thing we'll do here. Okay, we hem it like this. Okay, after we have hem it, we start forming our pleats. So we're going to form. Let's say. So I have hem it this way. So what we need to do now is to fold. Okay guys, our hairband is ready, almost ready. so this is our hairband, ruffle hairband autogele. So we are going to cut this place into two. Okay, we're going to cut this place into two. We are going to divide it actually, so you get the middle, and you trim it. Okay, so let's go. Remember we used pins to hold the last one. So we are going to remove the pins after we have cut and stitched the handle. So we are going to cut and we stitch the handle. So we are cutting it like this. So guys, this is our hairband. So we'll be inserting our handle. Our handle is measuring 11 inches. Okay, 11 inches. So we're going to use it like this. Okay, or like this. Okay, we're going to put it like this, and we go to our machine and we stitch. Okay, we stitch it and we close it. Okay, so stay with us. We'll go. Whatever I do here, I'll do the same here. Then I'll be right back. So what we need to do now is just take you stitch it here. The same thing. Take the next one, the next handle. You stitch it here, you open it up and close it. Okay, so let's do that and we'll be right back. So guys, we have joined the handle, the two handle. Okay, So our hairband is almost ready. So we have done the handle. So remaining days. So we'll use this now to finish up the front. Okay, we'll use this to finish up the front. Just watch what I'm doing. You fold, pick another one, then you pick the last one. Okay. So we're going to use it here. We're going to use it here like this. So we use our needle and thread to tack it. Okay. Okay. You can also use your glue, hot glue, to hold it. Okay. You can also use your hot glue to hold it. Okay. Or you can start from here. Or use your glue to hold it, or you can tack it, or you can use both. Okay. So that's what we're going to do now. I'll be right back. Okay.